Have you noticed your body feeling different since your awakening? It's not just in your head. Your whole being is transforming in ways you'd never expect. From sudden bursts of energy to powerful physical sensations, your body is adjusting to a higher spiritual frequency, and the changes are truly mind-blowing. In this video, we're breaking down the incredible shifts your body goes through during a spiritual awakening. And trust me, once you understand these changes, you'll see yourself in a whole new light. Ready to discover the truth? Drop a "I'm ready" in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned until the end for all the details. What is a spiritual awakening? A spiritual awakening is like the opening of a door that leads to a deeper, more profound understanding of yourself and the universe. It's a moment when the veil between everyday life and the larger, unseen world starts to lift, allowing you to see reality in a new light. Imagine it as if you've been walking through life in a dimly lit room, and suddenly someone turns on the lights, revealing layers of truth that were hidden in the shadows. This shift in perspective brings you closer to a state of higher consciousness, an awareness that transcends the mundane and taps into something far greater. At its core, a spiritual awakening is about becoming more attuned to the infinite potential of the universe and your place within it. It's not just a mental realization, it's a deep inner shift where you start to connect with the essence of who you are, beyond the ego and beyond your physical existence. It's the part of you that resonates with higher frequencies, the soul, if you will. As you awaken, you begin to understand that you're not just a body or a mind, but a spiritual being having a human experience. The realization is like a fresh breeze that sweeps through your life, clearing away old patterns of thinking and inviting new awareness. Now, what triggers this kind of awakening? The answer varies, but often it's life's pivotal moments that serve as a wake-up call. Difficult experiences like loss, trauma, or heartbreak can act as catalysts for spiritual awakening because they shake you out of the routine of your normal life. These challenges strip away the layers of comfort and illusion, leaving you no choice but to look deeper into the meaning of your existence. It's like the universe giving you a nudge, urging you to look within when external life no longer provides satisfaction. On the flip side, positive spiritual practices such as meditation, yoga, or breathwork can also trigger awakening, slowly guiding you toward that higher state of consciousness through a more peaceful, gradual process. Whether through pain or peace, these experiences serve as entry points into your spiritual journey. What's key to understand here is that spiritual awakening isn't just a mental shift, it impacts your entire being. The connection between the mind, body, and spirit becomes undeniable during this time. You might start to notice physical changes, like a sudden sensitivity to energy or subtle shifts in how your body feels. Your emotions may fluctuate, sometimes intensely, as unresolved feelings rise to the surface for healing. And most importantly, your mind opens up to new ways of thinking, often leading to a deeper understanding of the world and your connection to others. It's as though your soul is calling for your attention, asking you to realign your life in a way that's in harmony with your higher purpose. Spiritual awakening is like tuning in to a different frequency, a frequency that connects your body, mind, and spirit. Once you tap into this higher consciousness, you start to see the interconnectedness of everything. How your thoughts affect your physical body, how your emotions influence your actions, and how your spiritual essence is woven into the fabric of the universe itself. It's a beautiful, often overwhelming process, but it ultimately leads to a more meaningful and connected way of living. The energy shift. How awakening affects your body. When you go through a spiritual awakening, it's not just your mind and emotions that transform. Your entire energetic system undergoes a profound shift, like tuning into a new radio station with a clearer and more powerful signal. You can think of it as your body recalibrating to resonate with higher frequencies, similar to how an instrument needs to be finely tuned to create harmonious music. This shift happens because during awakening, your energetic field, often referred to as your aura or subtle body, begins to align with the higher vibrations of spiritual consciousness. It's as if your body is being upgraded, like software receiving a major update to run more smoothly and efficiently. These higher frequencies can feel exhilarating, but also unsettling at times, as your physical body works to catch up with the intense energy flowing through you. The process of resonating with these higher frequencies can stir up the energy that has been trapped or stagnant within you for years, often without you even realizing it. These are known as energy blockages, places in your body where emotional pain, unresolved trauma, or unexpressed feelings have accumulated over time. Imagine a river that's been blocked by debris for ages. Once the flow of water returns, it has to push through all the built-up blockages to move freely again. In a similar way, the higher energy of spiritual awakening surges through your system, breaking apart these blockages and allowing the energy to flow more freely. As these blockages are released, you might experience various physical symptoms as your body adjusts to this new, open flow of energy. These physical symptoms can range from subtle to intense and can be different for everyone. Some people feel bursts of energy that make them restless or unable to sleep, like a light bulb suddenly turned on too brightly. Others may feel fatigue, as if the body is asking for rest to process the shifts taking place. You might also experience tension or pressure in certain areas, like the head, neck, or shoulders, where blockages are dissolving. Some people feel tingling sensations, as though their cells are vibrating with this newfound energy. These sensations are like a deep inner cleansing as your system purges old, stagnant energy and opens up to the fresh flow of higher frequencies. As this energetic transformation takes place, it's important to listen to your body's cues. Just like when a tree grows, its roots expand deeper into the soil and its branches stretch toward the sun. Your body is growing and expanding on an energetic level. This can feel overwhelming at times, but it's a sign that you're moving into a state of greater alignment with your true self. The physical symptoms you feel are your body's way of processing this massive energy shift, adjusting to the new frequency, and letting go of anything that no longer serves you. Just as storm clouds eventually clear to reveal a bright sky, your body's energetic system is working to clear blockages and harmonize with the higher vibrations that are part of your spiritual awakening journey. Common physical symptoms of awakening. As you journey through a spiritual awakening, your body often becomes a canvas for the energy shifts you're experiencing, with each sensation acting like brushstrokes, revealing the deeper transformation taking place within. One of the most common symptoms people encounter is a feeling of extreme fatigue or restlessness. It's like your body is undergoing a major renovation. It needs extra energy to clear out old patterns, which can leave you feeling exhausted as if you've been running a marathon, even though you've barely moved. On the flip side, there are moments where you might feel sudden bursts of energy, as if you've been plugged into a power source and your whole system is humming with vitality. This happens because your body is adapting to the influx of higher frequencies, giving you moments of intense energy before needing to recalibrate and rest again. Another common physical symptom of awakening is headaches or pressure in the forehead, which many people associate with the activation of the third eye, the energetic center related to intuition and spiritual insight. It's as if your mind is stretching beyond its normal boundaries, expanding to take in a broader perspective. Imagine opening a window that's been stuck shut for years. The effort needed to push it open can cause tension, but once it's free, a fresh breeze of clarity and awareness flows in. This pressure is a sign that your perception is shifting, and you're beginning to see the world with new, more enlightened eyes. Tingling or vibrating sensations throughout the body are another hallmark of spiritual awakening. These feelings are often described as a subtle, buzzing energy that seems to dance under the skin, almost like electricity pulsing through your system. This happens because your energetic body is becoming more sensitive and attuned to the spiritual frequencies around you. It's as though your body is waking up on a cellular level, each part of you coming alive in response to the higher vibrations you're tuning into. These sensations can feel strange, but they're often a sign that your energy is flowing more freely as blockages dissolve, and your body adjusts to a new level of spiritual awareness. Each of these physical symptoms carries a deeper spiritual significance, acting like signposts on the path of awakening. Fatigue and restlessness, for example, often reflect the body's need to purge old energy and make room for the new. They signal that deep healing is taking place, even if it feels uncomfortable in the moment. Sudden energy surges are your body's way of adjusting to higher frequencies, allowing you to feel moments of intense connection to your higher self. Headaches and pressure in the forehead show that your intuition is sharpening, as your third eye opens to new insights and perspectives. And those tingling sensations, they're a reminder that every part of you, physical, emotional, and spiritual, is aligning with the vibrations of higher consciousness. Changes in eating and sleeping patterns. As your spiritual awakening progresses, your body's needs and rhythms begin to shift in unexpected ways, much like a tree adapting to new seasons. You may notice changes in your eating habits and sleep patterns that seem unusual at first, but they are a natural response to the energetic transformation you're going through. Your body, like an instrument being finely tuned, starts to align itself with the higher frequencies you're experiencing, and this alignment often requires different forms of nourishment and rest than you're used to. One of the most noticeable changes during this time is in your appetite and cravings. You might suddenly find yourself drawn to different types of foods, especially those that feel lighter and more nourishing to your body. It's as if your body is speaking a new language, guiding you toward what it needs to support this energetic upgrade. For some, this might mean craving more fruits and vegetables, as though your body is calling for foods that carry high vibrational energy, similar to the light and fresh energy you're integrating. Others may feel an urge to fast or detox, as if the body intuitively knows it needs to clear out old toxins and make space for the new energy coming in. This can feel like a deep cleansing process, much like cleaning out a cluttered attic to allow fresh air and light to flow through freely. Sometimes you may not feel like eating at all, as if the energy itself is providing the nourishment your body requires during this shift. Just as your eating habits transform, your sleep patterns can also go through major disruptions. It's not uncommon to wake up in the middle of the night, particularly around 3 a.m., which many refer to as the spiritual hour or the witching hour. This is often a time when the veil between the physical world and the spiritual realm is thinnest, allowing for deeper connection to spiritual insights and higher guidance. Waking up at this hour can feel like a gentle nudge from the universe, asking you to tune in and reflect. Even if you don't realize it at the moment, your body and soul are working together during these quiet hours to integrate the energy shifts happening within you. Alongside these nighttime awakenings, your dreams may become more vivid and intense, like a movie playing out in your mind that carries deep symbolic meaning. These dreams can sometimes feel so real that you wake up feeling as if you've lived through another life or journeyed to distant places. They are often a reflection of your subconscious processing the shifts happening within you, and many people find that these dreams offer insights or messages related to their spiritual path. It's as though your mind is a sponge, soaking in the lessons and insights from your waking life and using dreams as a way to express them. On the flip side, there may be nights when sleep feels elusive, as if your body is buzzing with too much energy to rest. This restlessness can leave you tossing and turning, unable to settle into sleep. In these moments, it's helpful to remember that your body is working overtime to adjust to the new frequencies, like a machine that needs extra care while it recalibrates. Over time, these disrupted sleep patterns usually balance out, much like a river that eventually finds its natural flow again after a storm. Emotional detox and physical reactions. During a spiritual awakening, the body becomes a vessel for not only spiritual transformation, but also emotional healing. Think of it like an old, dusty closet that's been filled with forgotten items. Every emotion, past hurt, or unresolved trauma you've tucked away is stored there, hidden from sight, but still weighing you down. As you awaken, that closet begins to open, and all the accumulated emotional baggage starts to surface, demanding to be acknowledged, processed, and released. This emotional detox isn't always gentle. In fact, it can be as intense as a storm sweeping through the landscape of your heart and mind. The emotions that once lay dormant within you begin to unravel, and as they do, they manifest physically in ways that can be surprising, uncomfortable, or even overwhelming. One of the most common physical reactions to this emotional detox is crying. It may feel as if you're crying for no apparent reason, as though a wave of sadness, grief, or frustration has suddenly washed over you. These tears are not just emotional, they are deeply healing. Just like when a pressure valve is released from a boiling kettle, the tears represent the release of built-up emotional tension. In these moments, your body is letting go of long-held pain, grief, or anger that you may not have even realized was still there. It's as if your heart is finally allowing itself to open and shed the weight of past wounds, giving you space for healing. This process can feel cathartic, like a deep sigh after holding your breath for too long. Alongside tears, physical tension is another common reaction during an emotional detox. This tension might appear in the form of tight muscles, especially around the neck, shoulders, or jaw, or in your stomach, which often holds emotional stress. It's as if your body has been storing these emotions in specific areas, and now that they are being released, the physical manifestation of this release is felt as discomfort. It's like a knot that's been tied too tightly. When it's finally loosened, there's a moment of resistance, but soon after, the relief is palpable. Your body, after all, is deeply interconnected with your emotions. These areas of tension are often the body's way of holding on to past emotional experiences, grief, anger, or fear. And as you heal, These physical reactions act as signals that the energy is shifting and clearing. Another significant reaction you might notice is exhaustion. After emotional upheaval or release, it's common to feel completely drained, as if every ounce of energy has been drained from you. This is because emotional healing requires a tremendous amount of energy. Just as a tree uses a lot of strength to shed its leaves, your body expends a lot of energy to release these old, heavy emotions. In these moments, your body is essentially purging what no longer serves you. And just like a detox diet for the physical body, your energetic system requires rest to rebuild and restore itself. Think of it as a computer that needs to shut down and reboot after too much processing. It may feel sluggish at first, but once it starts up again, it runs more efficiently. As this emotional detox unfolds, you might also experience fluctuations in your physical health, such as headaches, digestive issues, or skin breakouts. These are all signs that your emotional body is purging deeply ingrained emotional toxins, and the physical body is reacting to the shift. Just like when water flows into a dam that has been blocked for too long, there can be turbulence and pressure as the energy moves through. However, this discomfort is part of the healing process, reminding you that you're shedding the old to make room for the new. This emotional detox is not only necessary, but also essential to your transformation. It is like a gardener clearing the weeds from a garden before new plants can flourish. By releasing old emotional baggage, you make space for new growth, deeper wisdom, and higher vibrations to flow freely through you. Each time you cry, release tension, or feel physical discomfort, you are shedding layers of the past and making way for a clearer, more aligned version of yourself. These physical reactions may feel uncomfortable at times, but they are signals of healing, growth, and the incredible transformation taking place within your body and soul. The more you allow these emotions to move through you, the more vibrant, free, and authentic you become, reconnecting with the highest version of yourself. Heightened sensitivity, sensing energy and vibrations. As you progress through a spiritual awakening, you may begin to notice that your senses are becoming more finely tuned, like a finely crafted instrument, responding to even the slightest touch. What once felt ordinary or unnoticed suddenly becomes vivid and intense, as though a veil has lifted from your perception, revealing a deeper layer of reality. This heightened sensitivity is not just about physical sensations, but also an awareness of the unseen energies that flow around you, energies that most people pass by without a second thought. It's as though you've switched on a new mode of perception, one that allows you to sense the vibrations of everything around you, from the people you interact with to the very air you breathe. This shift can be both exhilarating and overwhelming, as it opens you to a world that feels alive with energy, both seen and unseen. One of the first signs of this increased sensitivity is your ability to pick up on other people's energy. Imagine walking into a room where two people have just had an argument. You may not hear their words, but you can feel the tension in the air, like static electricity before a storm. As your spiritual awareness expands, you become more attuned to these subtle energies. You may begin to sense the emotional state of others without them saying a word, whether they are sad, anxious, or joyful. It's as if you're learning to read the invisible language of emotions that flows beneath the surface of everyday interactions. In a way, it's like becoming a human lie detector, sensing shifts in energy as easily as you sense temperature changes in the air. While this can be a beautiful gift, it can also be overwhelming when you are surrounded by negative or chaotic energy. as your body and mind feel the weight of these vibrations more acutely than ever before. This heightened sensitivity also extends to your physical environment. Sounds that were once background noise may now feel amplified and intrusive. A ticking clock can sound like a drumbeat, or the hum of a fluorescent light can feel like it's vibrating through your bones. In much the same way that a person's voice can become grating if they speak too loudly in an already stressful moment, everyday sounds and lights can now feel exaggerated, causing discomfort or even pain. The flickering of lights, the buzz of electrical appliances, and the brightness of neon signs may seem far too intense, as if your senses are overloaded, like trying to focus on a single conversation in the middle of a crowded, chaotic street. This sensory overload can make you feel like you're constantly on edge, as your body struggles to process the overwhelming input from the world around you. Along with sounds and lights, certain environments or places can feel draining or soothing based on the energy they carry. You may feel physically tired or drained after being in a space where the energy is dense or negative, and energized and uplifted when surrounded by light, peaceful vibrations. It's similar to walking into a room where the air feels thick and heavy, and then stepping outside into fresh air where every breath feels like a rejuvenation. Your body reacts to the energies present in your surroundings, and sometimes the intensity of this awareness can cause a kind of discomfort, like wearing clothes that don't fit right, or trying to listen to music through a broken speaker. The mismatch between your heightened sensitivity and the world around you can cause a sense of imbalance, leaving you feeling drained or overstimulated, unable to tune out the energetic noise. As beautiful as this gift of heightened sensitivity can be, it's also a challenge to navigate. Your energy field has expanded, and while it can bring you deeper connection and insight, it can also leave you feeling raw and exposed. Just as someone might feel uncomfortable when they step into a room full of people whispering, you may begin to feel inundated by the constant flow of energy from every direction. The key to managing this newfound sensitivity is learning to protect and ground yourself, creating space to process these vibrations without becoming overwhelmed. Much like a radio dial, tuning into the right frequency allows you to receive the messages and insights meant for you while filtering out what's not in alignment. It's a journey of mastering this new level of awareness, finding the balance between absorbing the energy around you and maintaining your own sense of inner peace. With time, you'll learn how to harness this sensitivity, turning it into a tool for growth, healing, and deeper connection with both yourself and the world around you. Chakra activation and its impact on the body. The chakra system is like the energy highway of your body, with 7 primary energy centers running along your spine, each one corresponding to different aspects of your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Imagine these chakras as colorful wheels, each spinning in harmony to maintain balance and vitality. When you experience a spiritual awakening, it's as though someone flips a switch, and these energy centers begin to awaken, activating in a way that sends ripples of energy through your body. Like the strings of a violin vibrating when plucked, each chakra responds to the heightened spiritual awareness, and you begin to feel these shifts as sensations in various parts of your body. Some people feel a surge of energy at the base of the spine, while others experience a tingling sensation in their chest or head. These activations can feel intense, like the first rays of sunlight breaking through a dark sky, bringing both warmth and light, but also illuminating areas that have been hidden or dormant for a long time. At the base of the spine sits the root chakra, representing stability, safety, and grounding. When this chakra activates, you may feel a deep connection to the earth or experience sensations in your legs and lower back, as though your body is rooting itself into the ground. This chakra governs your sense of security, and its activation can bring up feelings of fear, insecurity, or a need for control, which often manifests as physical tension or restlessness. Imagine this chakra as the foundation of a building. If the foundation isn't solid, the entire structure feels shaky. As it activates, the body may feel unstable or anxious as it adjusts to the surge of energy flowing through. Moving up, the sacral chakra governs creativity, emotions, and relationships. When it begins to awaken, many people experience sensations in their lower abdomen or hips, like a gentle fluttering or a stirring, as if something within is shifting, opening, and flowing freely. This chakra is deeply connected to pleasure, desire, and emotional expression, and as it activates, it may bring up old emotional wounds or unexpressed desires. Physically, this may show up as tension in the hips or lower back, or a sense of discomfort in the abdomen, as emotional energy is released and rebalanced. It's like unclogging a drain. The water or energy that's been stuck finally begins to flow again. As the solar plexus chakra activates, located in the stomach area, the body may feel a surge of personal power and confidence, or conversely, a sudden wave of self-doubt and nervousness. This chakra governs your self-esteem, willpower, and sense of control. Imagine it like the engine of a car. If it's running smoothly, you feel confident and ready to take on the world. If it's blocked, you feel sluggish or hesitant. The physical signs of this chakra's activation can include stomach discomfort, butterflies in your belly, or a heightened sense of anxiety as your inner strength rises to the surface, demanding attention and healing. The heart chakra, located in the chest, governs love, compassion, and connection. As it opens, many people experience warmth or pressure in the chest, like a gentle but persistent ache that signals the release of past heartache, fears, or old emotional scars. When this energy center is activated, it feels like the heart is expanding, opening up to receive more love, while also processing past hurts. The physical impact might show up as tightness in the chest or even as breathing difficulties, as your body releases old emotional pain that's been held there for years. The throat chakra governs communication and self-expression. Its activation can bring about a tingling sensation in the throat or neck, as though there's something being released or unblocked. When this chakra activates, you might suddenly find yourself speaking your truth more freely or feeling the urge to express yourself creatively, but also confronting moments of throat tightness or discomfort. It's like a dam breaking. Once it starts to flow, the energy of communication can feel both freeing and overwhelming. The third eye chakra, located between the eyebrows, is the center of intuition, insight, and inner wisdom. When it awakens, it often brings sensations in the forehead or around the eyes, like pressure or an expanding feeling in the head. This is where spiritual vision comes alive, and as it opens, your ability to see beyond the physical world may increase, leading to vivid dreams, flashes of intuition, or even headaches as the mind adjusts to new perceptions. The physical sensation of this chakra's awakening can sometimes feel like an energetic pop, as if your mind is expanding to new levels of awareness. Finally, the crown chakra at the top of the head represents spiritual connection, enlightenment, and higher consciousness. When activated, it feels like a burst of energy flowing through the top of your head, sometimes accompanied by a feeling of lightness, like your soul is reaching out to the stars. The physical effects can include a sense of dizziness or a floating sensation, as though you are not entirely grounded in the physical world. This chakra's awakening signifies a deep spiritual connection to the universe and a sense of oneness with all that is. Balancing these chakras is key to maintaining physical well-being during your spiritual awakening. As the energy from each chakra flows freely, it revitalizes not just your physical body, but your emotional and spiritual health as well. Imagine them as wheels turning in unison. When one wheel is out of sync, the entire system feels off balance. Just as a car needs regular maintenance to run smoothly, your chakras need to be aligned and balanced to ensure the proper flow of energy. Keeping these energy centers in harmony ensures that your body, mind, and spirit are all working together in a state of balance, leading to a more harmonious and healthier life as you continue to grow spiritually. How to support your body through the awakening. As your spiritual awakening shakes the very foundations of your being, it's essential to support your body through this powerful transformation. Think of your body as a garden that's being prepared for new growth. Just as you would nourish soil before planting seeds, your body needs care and attention to thrive in this new energetic environment. One of the most effective ways to help ease physical discomfort during awakening is through grounding practices. Imagine yourself as a tree, with roots deep in the earth, connecting to its stable and nurturing energy. Walking barefoot on grass, dirt, or sand is one of the easiest and most powerful ways to ground yourself. The Earth's natural electromagnetic field can help recalibrate your energy, calming any nervousness or anxiety that may arise as your body adjusts to the new spiritual frequency. Additionally, meditation can serve as an anchor, helping you reconnect to the present moment and center your mind. It's like sitting on a calm beach while the waves of change crash around you. Meditation allows you to observe without being swept away by the current. Hydration and nutrition play a crucial role in this process as well. Just as a plant needs sunlight and water to thrive, your body requires proper nourishment to support its increased energy demands. When you're undergoing a spiritual awakening, it's as if your energy channels are expanding and becoming more sensitive, and hydration helps keep the flow smooth. Water acts as a natural conductor of energy, helping to maintain balance in your body, allowing energy to circulate freely. Alongside hydration, nourishing your body with healthy, nutrient-dense food is like feeding your spirit through your physical vessel. Whole foods, fruits, vegetables, and clean proteins provide the fuel needed for your body to support the energetic shifts. It's tempting to indulge in unhealthy foods when feeling discomforted, but these foods can cause energetic blockages, hindering the natural flow of transformation. When you nourish your body with high-quality foods, it's like putting the right kind of fuel in a high-performance engine. It ensures that everything runs smoothly. Rest and sleep adjustments are equally vital. Spiritual awakenings can stir up a lot of energy, and you may find yourself feeling restless or experiencing disrupted sleep patterns. It's as though your body is awake while your spirit is still transitioning into a new realm of awareness. Sleep becomes a precious tool for integration, allowing the energy shifts to settle into your being. If you find yourself waking up at odd hours, like 3 a.m., don't see it as an inconvenience, but rather as an invitation to rest your body and mind. Instead of fighting it, embrace the quiet of the early morning to reflect or journal. Your body is communicating that it needs extra time to process, so listen to it. When it comes to getting rest, think of it like a sponge soaking up water. The more relaxed and replenished you are, the more you can absorb the energies of the awakening without feeling drained. Incorporating restorative practices like gentle yoga or deep breathing before sleep can also help you release any lingering tension and prepare for a deeper, more rejuvenating rest. Breathwork is another powerful practice that can support your body during this time of heightened energy. As you move through your awakening, your breath becomes a key ally, helping you regulate the flow of energy throughout your system. Breathing deeply into your belly, exhaling fully, and using rhythmic breath patterns can help ease physical discomfort, calm your mind, and bring balance to your energy. It's like a wave gently rolling onto the shore. Each breath offers release and renewal. Breathwork can also help release tension and emotional blockages stored in the body, supporting the healing process. Lastly, mindfulness and self-compassion are essential during this period of transformation. Awakening can feel overwhelming at times, like you're a caterpillar being transformed into a butterfly. There are moments of discomfort as your body sheds old layers, but it's all part of the metamorphosis. Be kind to yourself during this process. When physical discomfort arises, instead of getting frustrated or impatient, practice observing without judgment. Like a patient gardener tending to their plants, take the time to nurture yourself with love and compassion. Acknowledge that your body is doing its best to adapt to the changes, and that each symptom or shift is an invitation to go deeper into healing. When you can approach your awakening with a sense of curiosity and acceptance rather than resistance, you create space for true transformation to occur. Embrace this journey as one of growth and expansion, knowing that each step is leading you closer to your highest self.